Welcome to Nightlight. Step away from the mainstream and gather around as we enlighten the world and our realities and travel this cosmic journey we call life. Join us as we share with you and provide that beacon that can guide us all to a better way. Explore with us as we examine a metaphysical montage of spiritual insights, covering everything from the mundane to the magical, UFOs to unicorns, and everything in between. This is a time of awakening, of sharing and evolving, of spreading our wings and soaring on the cosmic breath of creation. Come and join with other light-minded spirits as we weave our lights together to seek understanding, enlightenment, and, with a little luck, some wisdom. This is Nightlight, a reminder that you are never alone.
Okay, and welcome everybody. This is Star Points. And for those of you who are listening in archive, I just want to give you a couple of pointers. Those of you who are in the chat room, I know most of you are mapped up already, which is a good idea. For those of you that need the visual input, the maps are on Google Map. I've sent you the GPS of it so that you can focus on that spot if that's how you best flow into an area or a direction. Those of you that are listening in archive, I think one of the greatest things about what we're doing is that those of you that are here and are physically going to go through the meditation with us, we will create a vortex, we will create an energy, we will create a focus. And those who listen in archive will be able to join into that focus. I would also suggest that you maybe try this to listen from archive at a later date as well and sort of flow with it again and go in again and see what you get. What we're going to ask you to do, please, 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 is to write down the impressions you get, the feelings you get, the things that you see, so that we can put them all together and sort of get an amazing picture of different energies, different frequencies, different people going in the same meditation to the same place to see what we can gather together and put together. Because the more information we get, the more fun it's going to be at some point when actually there is entrance into this particular spot to know that, to see what we got as we distant viewed into it. You can repeat this meditation over and over and over again. It will always be an archive. No one but those who are in the group will be able to go with this meditation into that place, so that it's very special. And since it hasn't been gone into yet, everything you see is absolutely right. Understand also that everybody has a different frequency, so going into, even in a group, we're going to see things, experience different things, and be able to bring different levels, different aspects of understanding and awareness up when we compile all the notes. Nothing you see is going to be wrong. Everything is going to be right. So please share everything. And if you get nothing, that's okay too. So I would ask you to kind of go back and redo the meditation because as we get together in a group, as we flow together in a group, it gives everybody more power and everybody is better focused. So that as you repeat the meditation maybe once or twice during the week, if you can give us that much time, and then put your notes together and send them to me, we will make available to you. Because Bill's doing this too, we will make available to you the information at a later date so that you'll be able to see what everybody saw and felt. And after you see what everybody saw and felt, maybe go back and listen to it again and add to it. This is an ongoing project, so that as we do 3 or 4 sites, if there's one site that really resonates to you and you get more information over and over and over, send it to me so that we can put it all together, so that we can have a better understanding as to the places we're going. We're not going to be going anywhere that anybody has ever been before. So there's no way you can be wrong in anything you see. Also, understand that while you may see and feel and experience smells, perhaps sounds, perhaps lights, perhaps sensations, tactile sensations, all of those are very appropriate. So share them with us. Keep it clean, because this is a spiritual thing. And I don't think anybody's going to feel something that is not a clean experience as we go through all of this. I'm going to lead you through a meditation. If you're comfortable with your eyes open, then leave them open. If you're comfortable with your eyes shut, leave them shut. However you are most comfortable is appropriate for you. Because we're all individual and we're spread all over the world for this period of time, do whatever makes you feel right. So let me see if Bill has anything to say before we go into this. Bill, your microphone's open. Do you have anything you want to add?
Yes. No, everything is beautiful. Sounds good to me. First time I've done it. So go ahead and I'm going to listen in.
Okay.
And let's see where we're going to go from here. If anybody has any questions, I'll be glad to answer.
Okay. Well, we will we'll see if we have questions afterwards. So cool.
Okay.
So cool. Okay, everybody sit back. Take a breath and relax. Kind of put your feet up, shut your eyes. Take 3 breaths. Take 3 deep breaths. And as you do, feel yourself relaxing and letting go. 3 more deep breaths and feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter, freer and freer, and allow yourself to let go of the burdens of the day, the worries of the day, the difficulties of the day. Feel them as they slowly, slowly just dissipate and drop. And if you feel the need later on, when we come back, you can pick them up again, or you can leave them on the ground and start from fresh. 3 more deep breaths and feel yourself getting lighter and lighter. Things becoming more vivid to you as you let everything fall away and flow from you. Source of all creation, creator of the cosmos and beyond, join us together. Protect us in your light. Enlighten us with your light. Empower us with your light to reach beyond the stars and inspire us to find the mysteries, to find the answers, to put the puzzle together that has been plaguing us for centuries. Feel energy as it surrounds you. Feel yourself becoming more tactile. Feel the energetic field around you begin to sparkle. And as we allow ourselves to flow beyond the spiritual, beyond the etheric body, beyond the emotional body, beyond the lower body, beyond the astral body, beyond the soul and the oversoul, into the spiritual elements that surround us always. Feel yourself as you rise up, as you let go of the earthly anchors, yet still connected by a golden cord. Feel yourself as you are drawn into a group energy, as we weave our energies together. Feel as one energy and then another blends into the bubble that we have created of power and light. Feel yourself weaving your energies in with the others in this group. Even though we're separated by distance, sometimes time, that energy is still there, and it creates a powerful force field that awakens within us understanding and wisdoms that come from beyond time. As we flow together as an energy, as we merge and enlighten and become more and more aware of the energies that are around us, feel as we draw them in from our left and out through our right, as we share our energy with others, as we become linked with the others that are in this same journey, on the same journey that we are going on. We become stronger, powerful. We become more powerful than the sum total of our parts, because we bring in also the universal energy, the cosmic energy, the galactic energy. Join with me as we move more and more out of the earth plane into the etheric energy that is above us. 3 more deep breaths. Feel yourself rising above your body, above your dwelling. Feel the energy draw you further and further up, enlightening us. Feel yourself being drawn by a source that is not seen or known, and yet drawn as one, as a group, into the cosmos. See the earth below. See as it turns, as it eternally turns, and find yourself looking for a spot on the globe. And as you watch the globe circle, you feel yourself drawn by a whisper, by a chord, by a light to Egypt, to the Giza Plateau. And as we lower ourselves, as we let ourselves be drawn by this energy, feel it drawing us down closer and closer to the plateau, to the causeway. See a light broaden and open as a portal opens. And know that we are protected. As one, we are powerful. As one, we emit an energy, a glow that lightens darkness and dispels it and allows us to see what has been hidden in darkness. We approach the opening to the portal on one side of the causeway, and we are drawn into that. And though there is darkness around us, we emit a light that creates a glow that illuminates the passageway that we are in. It will light your way. It will protect you. It will keep you safe. We flow along a corridor, and we realize as we reach out that our hands, our bodies, the etheric energy that we are, passes right through any blockage that is there. If there are boulders in the way, we flow through them. If there is sand in our way, we flow through it, keeping our eye on the fact that we remain in a corridor. And as we pass down this corridor, we stretch out, we feel, we breathe, we see, we feel. And we note what it is we're experiencing. We move into a chamber that is large. The light that we're emitting enlightens many things around us. And we take note of what we see, of what we feel, of what is there for us to draw into our consciousness and awareness. And as we're in this chamber, we take 3 more deep breaths. And with every deep breath, the sight and the vision that we have of where we are and what we see becomes more vibrantly alive to us. And with new eyes, we again look around the chamber that we're in. We reach out and we touch articles. We reach out and we touch the walls. And as we do, we find that there are places where our hands go beyond the walls, where beyond the walls there is space. And we move around the chamber very slowly, touching objects, feeling density in some places and lightness in others. We see markings on the walls that have been faded by time, and yet we're able to see them. And though we can't speak the tongue, we draw from them the meaning. It tells a story. It gives us answers. It provides pieces to a puzzle, an old puzzle. We stand in the middle of the room and we take in the atmosphere, the energy of it. 3 more deep breaths. And as we look around yet again, we see it as it once was when it was new. We see it as time has taken away age, and we see it as it was in its glory. We stand there absolutely amazed at the perfection. And in some places we may see workers working on it. In other places we may see other times. Feel free to journey. Feel free to examine. Feel free to grow and glow with the energy that is around you. As we pause and watch the light as it touches different surfaces, as it beckons and reveals mysteries, we find that we are called. We find that there is a sense of feeling drawn in a direction. We feel that there is a calling here. Each will be drawn by a different energy, by a different energetic. Each will go in another direction, yet constantly be connected to the whole. Each will able to travel in whatever direction, in whatever mode there is there for you. And each will constantly be connected to the whole. The power that you had as a group extends as you travel, all in different directions. Some will go down, some will go up, some will go laterally in time. Some will stay where we are and just explore this room. Everyone has a different calling, a different place, a different direction they need to go in. And as they move in those directions, as they follow the calling, the whisper of time, there is a security, a knowledge, a knowingness that you're called in a direction that is most appropriate for your spirit. For everyone has a message here. Everyone will find a message for themselves personally, for the group as a whole. Everyone will be given a part of the puzzle, and together will assemble it and find answers. Each in their own time, in their own space, in their own way, has an exploration, time to follow that call. I'm going to give you time in silence to move in that direction and to find what that calling is. And when my voice calls you back, you'll feel yourself slowly drawn back to this chamber that we're in now. So go with the energy, flow with the whisper, find the magic that's there for you. Time to come back, reeling you in, so to speak. Mark the place that you are. Mark it so that your spirit can return if you want to, and further study whatever it is you found. Pulling you back, flowing back in the direction of the chamber that we all started in. Slowly, ever so slowly, everybody comes back. Amish, come on back. Linz, Shelby, Swiss Miss, Jeannie. flowing back to the chamber. Remembering the journey you've taken, the direction you've come from, and the marker that you left so that if you want to, you can return and go still further, using the energy of the group, moving in the direction of the chamber, being called now by the power of the group, link after link, reconnecting to the whole, moving to the chamber that we started from. Everyone flowing in that direction, reconnecting with the group energy, feeling the vibrancy of the energy. And as we reconnect, the light grows stronger and stronger as we reassemble, as we reconnect, as we move in the direction of the chamber, connecting one and all, floating into that ball of energy that we created, flowing down the chamber, down the pathway, down the tunnel. We float back into that area that we started in, down the corridor to the mouth of the portal, rising above the Giza Plateau, way back, allowing us to see the earth once more, and now the pinpoints where each originated. And slowly, ever so slowly being drawn, separating from the group, yet still feeling that energy, separating yet feeling the new awareness that you have, the new power that you have, back into your body, flowing back into the spiritual, the oversoul, the soul, the astral, the lower mental, the emotional, and the etheric bodies. Stretching, please, stretching. Flexing your fingers, wiggling your toes, becoming whole again once more within your body, hopefully. Remembering where you've been, the mental notes you've taken, and the energies you've felt. 3 deep breaths, energizing. If you've been sitting, stand. If you've been standing, sit. If you've been laying, sit. It will take a little bit of time for all of you to be back together. And if you feel a little bit flaky, that's great. Well, it's great. Just don't go out and drive the car. Open your eyes. Pull yourself back into a whole person, a whole oneness. And take another deep breath. And does anybody have anything to share? Bill, your mic is open. Are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm back. I'd like to share one thing. I see
Sure.
Lynn. Okay, I see Lynn's comment. That was funny. You made me jump. Same thing happened to me at the same time. So I must have jumped back in my body.
Well, that's one way of getting back here.
Yeah, really. Okay, yeah. I called the road. I actually found myself there because I was there maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and it was a hard experience for me because climbing down the ladder, 125 feet into the ground, it was very strenuous, and physically it was really overpowering. But for me, I had a awareness of what the chamber was all about from thousands of years ago, and I know that it was a chamber of initiation and water experience of water. I had a very difficult time by the time I got to the 3rd level. I've been trying to get into it for maybe 5 years. And so my expectation to go down there was, very, very high. But by the time I got down to the lower level, I don't know what it was about, but I wanted to get out of there faster than I came in.
Okay.
It may have been an old memory or something, but all my friends that were with me, everybody stayed downstairs or on the third level, and they were able to take pictures and stuff. But I told them, I just left them there. I just climbed the ladder to get out, and it was very, very, very difficult. And it probably took me, 20 or 30 minutes to get out all the way to the top. And even after I was out on the ground level at the plateau, like looking at the pyramids, I still had this feeling. And I know there was a past life experience at that time for me. But your meditation was very helpful this time when I was climbing back down the ladder. And when you noted to encase yourself in a bubble of light that would protect you, I felt a whole lot more peaceful by the time I got down to the bottom level. And when we started walking into this chamber, I found myself, what I'm looking for was a verification that there was another chamber there. And I was able to verify that. And when you started talking about the symbols on the wall, I could actually see them. And like you said, it wasn't about language, but more about feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And it brought to mind that the tomb is much, much older than anybody wants to talk about, just like the pyramids, etc. But it could be on another timeline that is not on our 3D. And I felt maybe I might have been a part of that.
Yeah.
But I felt very, very, very comfortable and safe there. And when you went into the silence, everything was just like dark for a long, long time. And your voice seemed to be more protective for me than anything. And so when you said your voice came in and I jumped, I'm not sure where I went. So I'm going to have to listen to this recording a couple of times and see what was in that blackness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Thank you.
I think the blackness in many ways is important because I think going back to it, you may be able to put light to it. Because
right.
Remember, I said you were emanating light and people were emanating light so that you could light the darkness, but it felt like the reason for a lead meditation is to give people protection. And
right. Now, and I saw that. I mean, I could see everything, through the light, but it was like when your voice stopped, that's the light didn't go away, but I seemed to be somewhere else. That's all. So when it went on, the darkness was just that the image changed, and I'm not sure what that image is. I'm going to have to reflect on it.
I need input from everybody here. I gave you the silence to do your own thing, but I don't need to give you the silence. I can continually talk if that makes it easier for everybody. So give me some feedback as to that. I can easily talk without giving you indications of what you're seeing.
Right.
I can do that. It's just, I just thought that, Amish comedian said the silence was good. Shelby said she can do either. So, thanks, guys.
Yeah. The silence is good. But what I'm saying, for me, it was like, it changed. Your vibration wasn't there, and so it was like me. Okay?
Right.
And like what you were talking about. And so I was going into that aspect of me, which I now have to work on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could easily be. I mean, I only let you have 5 minutes of silence. For some,
really? I thought I was gone for a couple hours. Okay. Okay.
5 minutes. I was and it's funny. Amish comedian said, however, during the silence, I went somewhere that I needed to go, but have no memory. Now, if you guys would, kind of hang in there with me and redo the meditation with the knowledge and the comfort of where you've been, and take it perhaps a little bit further for that 5 minutes. This should be fun. Yeah. And write down what you saw, please, and send it to me so we can put it all together. Because, without your input, we don't know if this is working or not. So,
okay. Yeah. And I see some of the comments. That in the silence, they went somewhere too, but they have no memory of it. So that was what happened to me. And so I think we're probably going to have to work on what you say, work on what that no memory is. Okay.
Yeah. I'll figure out a way to talk you through it.
Yeah. Okay.
I can do that. And usually if you get into enough of a zone, you don't hear what's being talked about or said anyhow. So This was I know you. Jen Young said she had no memory of it, just that she got pulled out fast and jumped. If you go back into it and do the meditation again, it'll go faster for you, and you won't be needing my voice as much, probably.
Right. Okay.
But we'll figure this out. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, Bill, do you want to go to the same place again next time, or do you want to try a different place?
Let's discuss it after this is over.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we'll elect to go back to it again based on what the no memory was, or we can. There's lots of them. I gave in 2006. I gave them weekly to like 25 Egyptians going to different places. So I'll try and see what might be the next spot. For everyone, but we'll discuss that.
We'll figure that out. And as everybody, if you just try it again one more time and then write down what you're getting, so we have some ideas to what you're seeing. It will be so much fun, literally, to compare what everybody gets to see if you're all in the same place. So
I like to see where I jumped to.
Yeah. I may have time jumped you or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Okay. Or you will get so used to my voice that you won't hear me. That does. Meditation is a form of self-hypnosis, of hypnosis. Mm-hmm. So that if you do the same meditation over and over again, eventually you will not hear my voice. You will just go.
Right.
So give us some input on that, because we want to make sure that we make this as good an experience for everybody as we possibly can. So that said, everybody, thank you for your time. By the way, this kind of a meditation should help to open up some doors inside of you that in the days and weeks to go, you may find that there are changes in a lot of things in your life. So kind of keep track of that. We don't have to know all the personal stuff, but on a broader scope, it would be sure nice to know. So thank you, everybody. And I will talk to you shortly, Bill. And thank you to Deb.
Okay.
So calling the show and thanking you. We will give you next week, if there's another map, we'll give you the other map and let you know what we're doing. This is going to be a regular Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time group. So thank you for being here, and go forth and meditate. Repeat it if you can a couple of times, just so that we know what's going on. So thank you. Deb, are you going to grab the chat room for me? Deb. Of course, I could open her mic. Deb, you going to grab the chat room? Deb is gone. Okay. I'll grab the chat room. Thanks so much, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week, Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a good one.